and welcome to the Flying Miku and another Emperor construction update. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm posting weekly construction updates for the new B&M dive coaster Emperor coming soon to SeaWorld San Diego. So if this is something that interests you, or if you enjoy aviation, travel, and entertainment along with roller coasters, please consider subscribing and tapping the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. And if you enjoy the video, a like and a share is always appreciated. The following footage is a combination of footage from the February 25th Hard Hat Tour and some extra footage I took Sunday, March 1st. This update is going to be a bit longer than normal, and I will let the audio from the video play at some points, as I was super excited and honored to be invited by SeaWorld San Diego for the Media Hard Hat Tour last week. So I just want to start by giving them a big thank you for inviting me, and I'll have some of the highlights of the tour on here. But if you want to watch the full hour-long uncut tour, you can find the link above to my video of the helmet cam point of view.
We're standing, this is called the maintenance track switch. This is not a guest area, so we're sort of in what will be a back area once the ride is fully operational. This section of track, it's called the transfer track. The section of track can move over offline, so the main ride circuit line runs right through here, and we've got to make our storage position, so we'll park the trains in here. It's kind of like the garage where we park the trains at night, and we can do a number of inspections and all the dailies and any kinds of maintenance work that is required on the ride. A lot of it can be done in this maintenance area. I'll point out a couple things on the ride train. So first of all, you see what the look of these trains will be. So this is the dive coaster, like a lot of the other B&M coasters, has the outboard running wheels that allow these bogies. So I'll show you. There is a rail that's right up on top of this flat bar here, and that allows our maintenance team to fully inspect, move, make sure all the wheels are spinning properly, that all the clearances are appropriate. So it's a great function for maintenance. It makes it a whole lot easier. On a lot of other rides, there might be a section of track that necks down, and that way you can still do the same inspection. What this allows is complete open access to the underside of the train.
So I'm guessing these are the catches for the lift hill, and this one might be the catch for the reverse lift hill?
That's right. Yeah.
Bus bar connection for control?
Current, this bus bar to allow the power and data to go to the train, all the seats, the restraints, all the sensors. You have grounding brush here for static, to release any static charge on the train. You see the mag brake housing here. You don't want to stick your hand up in there. That's really strong magnet, so that runs through the fins that are on the track for the trim, so it's contactless braking.
Contactless magnetic braking.
Nice.
That was Mike Denninger, the Senior Vice President of Rides and Attractions for SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment. We were incredibly lucky to have him as our tour guide. And now I'm going to give it back to Mike for another tour highlight.
Towards the guests, so you're standing on what we're calling our entry plaza for the ride. You see the connection of this ride will be a new walkway that hasn't even been poured yet. That's coming up in the schedule. That will connect to the Journey to Atlantis Plaza. So we're just off the Journey to Atlantis Plaza, and as guests come in, they'll be greeted by the 90-degree drop, which is the tallest part of the ride, right here in the middle. And it pulls into this really magnificent Immelman loop, which is a great maneuver for the dive coaster, especially because of the width of the dive coaster and how it takes the roll maneuver. It really feels like you're on the wing of a plane as you're going around these twisting elements. What's nice about the 6 across dive coaster, maybe versus the 8 or 10 across dive coaster, is that those roll maneuvers you can actually do a little snappier than you can with the wider train. So these twists will actually be a little stronger and have a little more dynamics to them, maybe than some if you've been on a wider dive coaster like we have at Busch Gardens in Tampa or Busch Gardens in Williamsburg.
At the end of our tour, we had a Q&A session with him where we talked about various elements of the ride. It's a lot to cover in just one quick update, but it'll be available in the full hour-long raw video. The link will be in the description. I even got a chance to get up close and personal to the track and be able to touch it and get some exclusive footage and photos of the ride from a place no one else will ever be able to get into. It was also great to be able to meet other YouTubers and social media influencers from the coaster community and hang out with some of them later that day in the park. I apologize if I missed anyone that was at the tour. Please let me know and I'll add you into the description. But from what I know, I was able to meet and hang out with the American Coaster Enthusiasts, Parks Bros, SoCal Screams, SoCal Exploring, and many others. I'll link as many as I can remember in the description down below. That's going to be it for this week's update. If there's anything you want to see in next week's video or anything you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you back here for another construction update. Consider subscribing, ringing the bell, hitting that like button, sharing the video. If you want, you can follow me on my various social media or support me in the Patreon. The link's down below. Anything you do is always greatly appreciated. And while you're there, please consider checking out the other channels or accounts of everyone I was able to meet and hang out with. And if you want a more vlog-style video, you can check out Parks Bros' vlog of our day in SeaWorld after the tour. You might even see my face. All of the links you'll find in the description down below. And now, I'm going to give it back to Mike for one final send-off.
So we're excited about this attraction. We're excited about the name Emperor that gives homage to the most magnificent, the tallest of all the penguin species. And it's right here at SeaWorld San Diego, opening in spring of 2020.
As always, San Q for Flying Miku.